Physics is known as one of the difficult subjects in the school, and we have heard about physics many times. Or you are now probably taking this class. What is physics? Well, you may say that it's something that uses a lot of mathematics. Good answer. But I will tell you that physics is not about math and do the calculation all the time. When you are looking at the night sky, you are probably wondering, what is beyond our sky? How the stars shine so bright? Or are we moving in the universe? Ancient people have thought for hundreds of years about the universe. Those people have built a strong foundation of science, including physics. Physics is a study about universe. Physics is the way we see and the way we understand our universe. Physics is a unique science that's studying about the matter and the energy, and how the interaction between them. Until now, there are still some mysteries in our universe that have not been answered yet, and the truth is hidden from a long time ago. You probably have heard some great names behind physics, such as Galileo, Newton, Joule, Faraday, Maxwell, and probably the most famous physicist ever, Albert Einstein. What is the similarity among these people? Yes, they were studying physics. They were trying so hard to understand and to answer the question of how our universe works. They were all very hardworking people. But the most important thing is that they had a very big desire and passion for physics. And if we want to study physics, we have to have also a big desire for physics. Physics is not about math and calculation. Physics is about to explore the law of the universe, and you will find it so many important and yet very interesting laws in our universe. In physics, you will learn many ideas, principles, and laws of nature. In the Galileo to Einstein website, we will explore some of them. And you will finally find that physics is a very interesting field that you may explore deeper in the future, although sometimes you will find it very difficult. When you study physics, you will understand why the planets move around the sun, what attracting force keeps the planet moving in their orbits, and then you will understand the relation between electricity and magnetism, how they are connected to one another. Further, you will know the inspiring invention using knowledge of electricity or magnetism, just like what were invented by Edison and Tesla. In addition, you will study what's inside the atom, what keeps the electron to move around their orbit, what is inside the center of atom, and so on. In July 2012, CERN, a particle accelerator facility near Geneva, announced that they have observed the particle which is believed to be the source of a mass, called Higgs boson. Higgs boson was predicted by a physicist named Peter Higgs in the 60s. Professor Higgs proposed a physical model that requires a particle to give the value of mass. Then some experimental particle physicists are trying so hard to find the evidence of the existence of the particle. However, There are still some experiments needed to validate the existence of Higgs boson. So, when you are learning physics, you will find many exciting adventures. Therefore, I would like to encourage you to study physics and to support you through the videos in Galileo to Einstein website. Let us now begin with 7 fundamental or basic quantities in physics. These quantities are the ingredients to create the other quantities called derived quantities. There are mass, length, time, temperature, electrical current, luminosity, intensity, and the amount of substance. Also, they have their units: kilogram, grams, meter, centimeter, second, Kelvin, ampere, candela, and mole. At the very right side here, you will see that they also have their dimensional symbol, and we will see this shortly. Now, let me discuss the first fundamental quantity, its mass. So, mass has a dimensional symbol m, and you can use kilogram or gram for its units. There were some efforts to define 1 kilogram of mass. The Matter Convention signed in 1875 has established the SI system, which since 1889 has defined the magnitude of the kilogram to be equal to the mass of the International Prototype Kilogram, or IPK. The IPK is made of a platinum alloy which is 90% platinum and 10% iridium by mass, and it's machined into a cylinder of around 40 millimeters. And you can also measure the mass of an object using a balance like this. So now, recently there is also an international project to redefine the kilogram. It's called Avogadro Project. This project is to create 1 kilogram of mass from pure silicon single crystal. And you can find more detail in this website. The second fundamental quantity is length. Similar to the mass, there was an effort in 1874 to create 1 meter standard. It was a bar made of platinum iridium alloy. But now, the definition of 1 meter has been updated using a distance traveled by light. And this is the speed of light. Now, the third fundamental quantity is time. It's not easy to define 1 second. But since 1967, there's a definition of 1 second. Although the definition looks intimidating, but what the scientists are trying to do is that they want to define these quantities based on a fundamental number in the world. Perhaps you will see the 3 quantities such as mass, length, and time very often. But we still have 4 fundamental quantities, and we will see their definition later. So, the next video will be unit conversion.